You know, a lot of racism is actually, when you look at it, it's not racism, but class distinction. For example, you know, Filipinos say that it is racist for the Chinese to not marry with Filipinos because there's what we call the Great Wall. And the Great Wall means that the Chinese would not intermarry with Filipinos. You know, this is not an old phenomenon. Caroline Howe clarified to me that this is very new. Because when the Chinese were not so many here, they were intermarrying with Filipinos. That's why there are Chinese mestizos.
Yeah.
But when during the time of conflicts in China, people started migrating, there were more Chinese here. They started to just marry within the circle. And eventually, when they got rich, they intermarried with each other. But not because of race per se, but because you do not want your daughter to be married to someone who is not as secure or as rich as you.
So the Great Wall is more because of social...
Yeah, exactly. Which of course people made race about race, but it's actually more about I don't want them to marry off with less fortunate people, either Chinese or not. So it's just not about race.
Yeah.
So, and if you're going to look at that, ganyan din ang Pinoy, di ba? Sino yung mga tao na mag-asawa ka ng Amerikano kasi mas mayaman. Di ba? Hindi naman yung pagiging Amerikano niya yung gusto mo. Dahil mayaman. Di ba? So, that is that. It's very, very very not simple and very complicated ang racism. And sometimes, pag hinimay-himay mo, it's not just racism. Ang dami nang nakahalo dyan.